Alright, what's up, y'all? This is Best Ball Mania Draft number 3. Best Ball Mania 5. Let's get right into it. Let's see where we pick. And just like in Best Ball Mania Draft 2, we're picking out of the 11th spot, which is great. So we're going to be able to take the lessons that we learned from episode 2, take them right into episode 3, and see if we can make a better team. Last time, Puka Nacua fell to us, and we got a real nice Puka Nacua, Marvin Harrison Jr. 1-2 combo. But there in the middle of the draft, there was some big question marks on should I reach for McBride? Should I take another wide receiver? Cooper Kupp got sniped from us. Do I reach for Trey McBride and Kyler Murray? And it kind of it was one of those big turning points in the draft. Like, there's always going to be something like that, which makes these drafts so much fun. So let's get right into it. I don't think Puka Nacua is going to fall to us again. That would be great if he does. But let's just see. Let's take what the draft room gives us. All right, so this one, Christian McCaffrey goes to 101. Tyreek Hill goes to the 102, and CeeDee Lamb falls to the 103. I personally am a CeeDee Lamb 101 guy, but I don't hate any of these 3 picks. I personally wouldn't go Christian McCaffrey just because I'm a 0 RB guy. But I think at some point with my 101s, I might mix it up and try to get Hero, but I doubt it. But I love Christian McCaffrey. It's just like he doesn't really fit my build idea. So last time Puka Nacua fell to us. Let's see if he does again. I really want to run it back to see if I can get my 1-2 start how I started last time. If I could either get Cooper Kupp to come to me, or I make the decision to reach for Trey McBride in round 4, secure Kyler Murray in round 6, and just see how that team plays. I didn't want to do it last time just because of how it felt. It was just, I didn't like how it felt to reach twice. But after seeing how that team turned out, I'm going to want to try that again just to see how it will look. It's rare that you really get to, if you hit a crossroads, to be able to go through both sides of the crossroads. So of course, it doesn't happen. Puka Nacua doesn't fall to me. He actually goes at 8. And Bijan Robinson is sliding. Please don't make me take Bijan Robinson. I don't want to do it. Please don't make me do it. I don't want to. I don't want to do this. Thank God I didn't have to do it. All right, we're going to go MHJ, which is weird, but I want to secure him because I think he's the least likely to fall back. And he goes wild with the Devontae Adams, and I think I'm just going to grab Drake London. And even wilder, he goes Diggs, so I could go Garrett Wilson instead of Drake London. Who's better? Who's better? Who's more fun? Drake London's more fun. I'm going to do that. I'm biased. That's crazy. I won't do that again. Probably never. I'll probably never do that again. But I like this start. Congratulations to Zero Fox getting Garrett Wilson at 15. So let's get right into it. We're going to go Kyler Murray. We're going to go Trey McBride. Probably not going to get those. We're going to go Cousins. We're going to go Pitts. Hello, can I spell? Falcons. I'm going to go Mooney. And then I'm going to do the Jane Daniels thing again, because I really like that. Actually, we can just go all these guys because we have the wide receiver. It's good. Now I can compare running back wide receiver really well. Let's organize these a little bit. We don't want to confirm anything higher than week 17 until we got our quarterbacks. And then the Cardinals play the Rams. So I'm just going to add in Rams. And Falcons play the Commanders, which I already added. Then I already added other Commanders, and I already added other, whatchamacallit, other Cardinals. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. That looks organized. Let's move him up a little bit. Move him up a little bit. So this is going to be interesting. We see what we get coming around here. I really don't think, like, talent-wise, Drake London is not better than Gary Wilson, not better than Chris Olave, not better than Jalen Waddle, not better than Brandon Ayuk. So why am I drinking the Kool-Aid? I don't know. I have to feel like at some point I'm gonna stop doing this, but I don't know when. Like, I can't tell you when. Honestly, two of my favorite wide receivers are right here with Scope 12. Puka Nacua, Chris Olave. Chris Olave constantly underperforms his air yards targets. It might always, because his quarterbacks stink, but if he ever gets a good QB, like, he's so talented. Like, I really think he's, like, extremely talented. Now watch me get Cooper Kupp now that I'm not going to get Puka Nacua. I hope he doesn't fall. That would be devastating. What could have been? You can't ask yourself that. You'll lose your mind. But if he does, I'm going to commit to the Trey McBride and Kyler Murray reaches. If he does fall, I'm going to commit to the Trey McBride, Kyler Murray reaches. So here it comes, exact same scenario again. The guy has to decide between DK Metcalf and Cooper Kupp. And this guy goes Metcalf. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? I just can't believe my eyes. So based on what happened last time, and because I know I'm reaching, I'm not going to take Travis Kelce. And because I took would I have to take McBride now? Yeah, I'd have to take McBride now. So I'll do that now. I'll take McBride now, get the double. Because McBride's ADP is like 44. I'll take McBride now, and I'm going to take Kyler Murray like 12 picks above ADP. Way above ADP. So because I'm taking Kyler Murray, I'm not going to take Matthew Stafford. Because I don't want two quarterbacks competing against each other at week 17. I've got the double stack. My first running back is probably going to come at round 7. Not round 6. So I need another wide receiver at pick 59. Because I need 4 wide receivers. That's just who I am. And I'm going to reach for Kyler Murray. Like, because I have to. I have to reach. There's no other way to get him. He's not coming back. And who's sitting there prime? If I can actually snag. If Terry McLaurin falls 5 spots and sets up the Jaden Daniels later. I'm about to bust. If it doesn't, what am I looking at here? What am I looking at? 59. Kyle Pitts. I just took a tight end. Rip. But see, rip. I could have set up the Falcons double because I have Drake London. Rip. Maybe I should have done that. Crap. Ugh, the possibilities. I probably should have did that. This team's gonna be weird. Okay, so normally I want to take a wide receiver, right? I forgot I had the Falcons part of this. I could still do it, but I'd be short on wide receivers. Like, I have to really lean on this top three. Terry McLaurin doesn't make it. Keenan Allen, not going to be there. I really don't want to have to reach for Colin Murray, but I literally made my bed, so I have to lay in it. And it wouldn't hurt if I had with Skinny maybe and not did Trey McBride, because I could have taken... So I would have taken like Zay Flowers. Do I even like Zay Flowers that much? No. And then this kind of nullifies like what Washington Commander am I taking? Week 17. Probably a running back. Okay, so I'm probably not going to do the Jane Daniels-Minshew combo because I'm going to do Kyle Pitts, Kyler Murray. This is going to get freaky. So I'm probably not going to take another tight end because the alternative is... No, I have to take a pass catch. I think I have to take one of these wide receivers, honestly. Marquise Brown, Xavier Worthy. If they're there. If they're there, I'm going to have to say goodbye to Pitts. If they're there, I'm not going to do it. If they're both gone, so there goes Brown. If Worthy is there, I will take him. If Reed is there, I will take him. Why is C.J. Stroud falling? I'm going to lose my mind. I could have taken Tank Dell and C.J. Stroud. I'm going to throw up. What has happened? There's no way I can take Kyler Murray with... I have to take him now. There's no way. No one is going to take. No one, and there goes Xavier Worthy. And Anthony Richardson. My two favorite quarterbacks are there for me, and I never would have expected it. It's time to make an audible. I can't do that. That's asinine. I can't just skip my two favorites. Just because I got a double? No. I have to think of something. And then goes another one. What do I do? I can't even take a... So Richardson goes, but Stroud is there. What other Texans I could have taken? Oh my God, I want to vomit. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to set up the double-double. I'm not going to do it. I'm just silent. There's nothing more I can say. I'm just silent. Well-laid plans come back in my face. I'm just silent. I never thought maybe my favorite QB in the entire draft would just be there. I'm just silent. There's nothing to say. What have I done? Why did I still do it? Why did all my wide receivers have to go? Why do I have 3 wide receivers through 6 rounds and I have to take a running back in round 7? Why do you look 50 and you're 24? That would have been Tank Dell, C.J. Stroud. I would have had Marvin Harrison Jr., Drake London, Cooper Kupp, Tank Dell, CJ Stroud. And then that would have been Kyle Pitts. I'm so sick. The team should have been Marvin Harrison Jr., Drake London, Cooper Kupp, Tank Dell, CJ Stroud, Kyle Pitts, Kirk Cousins, QB. But there's nothing I can do. I had already reached. Like how? Why? This looks like this team should be tight end premium. I need running backs. It's all over. It's all over. How bad can it be? Bad. It could be bad. I'm just silent. Alright, so we're back. Alright. So because I set up the double-double, let's just do it. We need Raiders. Another tight end. What is this? What is this sick joke? Now, Raiders, I'm probably not going to take any of them. But maybe. I need Giants. And then I need Commanders. So I'm not taking Jane Daniels and I'm not taking Vincent Oates. So it's just these guys. And then for my Cardinals, I need Rams, which I already have one. I need Panthers. And I need Patriots. Ew. That doesn't inspire any type of confidence. So I have to take a running back here for sure. There are some good options. And I think I'll just play for the stack. So Zamir White's playoff week for my eventual Kirk Cousins stack, which I have to add in now. And he goes at 137. So what round is that? What round am I gonna have to take Kirk Cousins? Round 12. Okay, I have some time. Rashee Rice is still there. That's pretty wild. I'm going to take Zamir White as a tiebreaker for my stack. I lose Deontay Johnson, so I'm going to go running back again. And since there's no stacks coming up, I'm just going to take my favorite running back, which is going to be David Montgomery. Who else is on the Vikings team as a running back? No one? Okay, I'll take Aaron Jones. I'm not worried about Ty Chandler. And I do think Aaron Jones is more talented than David Montgomery. And since it's a rookie quarterback, I think they will lean on him heavier. So I don't hate that. I only have 3 wide receivers. Help. Like, I only have 3 wide receivers. This is not a Harrison Payne team at all. I have 3 wide receivers through 8 rounds. That's not a. This is ridiculous. What have I done? What have I done? I seem to have drafted a worse team than last time. So much for learning lessons. This is boo-boo. I've drafted absolute boo-boo. It's not boo-boo. It's fine. We're fine. I'm going to take a lot of rookies. Yay. I need wide receivers, though, for sure. Help. Help me, please. Somebody, please help. I have drafted like a complete retard. Somebody save me. Okay. So, I don't need any more Raiders. Get all these bums out of my motherfucking face. Looks like next up are all running backs. Can't take any of those, that's for sure. And like all the late picks are Patriots wide receivers. So around this draft, you really want to be taking a running back here. It's just really like a wasteland of wide receivers. It's a wide receiver wasteland. What round is this? 9, 10. 9, 10's a wasteland. So maybe I just lean into it. No need to force horrible wide receivers on your team just for the sake you don't have one. I already don't have any. Don't try this at home. I would never encourage anybody to draft like this. Really, one pick. That one reach, but it really wouldn't have hurt that much if CJ Stroud didn't fall. But after that, I've learned, just take the wide receiver. Also, Drake London's a good pick here because of the Kyle Pitts. This isn't where Kyle Pitts naturally goes. It's another lesson I learned. Marvin Harrison's also a good pick here because of how naturally Cooper Kupp will always be in contention for you. So I think like this first 2 are optimal from the 11th spot just because of what it allows you to do later. And then if you're in a bind and you don't like anything, you can go to Trey McBride, Kyler Murray reach stack. But it's definitely not optimal, and I wouldn't encourage doing that on the outset. But this was an experiment. That's what I'll chalk it up to. Chalk it up to an experiment. The team so far, I don't even want to read it out loud. Marvin Harrison Jr., Drake London, Cooper Kupp, Trey McBride, Kyle Pitts. What was I thinking? Kyler Murray, Samir White, Aaron Jones. It's like one of those, you know it's coming. You're just sitting there. I was just driving on the oncoming traffic. I'm like, I could swerve. Why don't you swerve? You idiot. Look, more Cardinals. I can't do that. I can't do that. Not in my right mind can I do that. Take Trey Benson as well. Does that even make sense? would the Cardinals just have to like go to the Super Bowl? Like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna take a wide receiver here. I'm gonna go Khalil Shakir. They did add a lot of wide receivers. I'm gonna go wide receiver here, and then I'm gonna go Washington running back. Either Brian Robinson Jr. or Austin Eckler. I have too much of the Cardinals offense already to grab Trey Benson. Maybe that's wrong, but that's how I feel. And it's just like another reason why I shouldn't have done that. Because Trey Benson, for some reason, fell 8 spots below ADP for no reason. Why did he do that? I don't know. And he's still available. But I'm going to complete my Week 17 stack. Get my running back 3. I'm only going to do 5. I'm only going to do 2 quarterbacks. So we're just going to be running wide receivers until we get to Kirk Cousins. Then we're going to run more wide receivers. Then we're going to complete with just 2 more running backs. This running back room isn't the worst, honestly. It's the wide receiver room that I'm really afraid of. So I'm going to have to really dig deep and get into some rookies that I like. And I think I want to do like... This is where I'm really going to have to put my nuts on the table. I always say that, but with my rookie evaluations, I'm going to have to put my nuts on the table for this one. I don't think I want any more Commanders. I don't have Jane Daniels. I'll just take him out. I don't want another Washington running back. Still some Giants available, some Patriots available. All the teams that I need are still available. Man, this team could have been really good. I should have taken advantage of the CJ Stroud falling, but onwards and upwards, can't cry over spilled milk. Also, the shorter rounds, like, really, like, changes the way I think I have to draft. So who knows what's optimal now? Who knows? So I'm going to go wide receiver Kirk Cousins. Jerry Jeudy's here. Brandon Cooks is here. Dontavian Wicks is here. I think I'm going to go Dontavian Wicks. He's my favorite. And he'll make me feel a lot better about my wide receiver room if I can get him, which means I won't be able to get him. Because I think he's severely underpriced for as good as he is. And you can get a lot of Jordan Love's pass catchers cheap. And no one is watching my videos. No one should be listening. No one was listening. How unlucky am I? Man. You got me. Okay, who's the best out of what's left? Do I just go Xavier Leggett for the stack? Is any of these guys... I mean, I don't... Xavier Leggett's fine. But it's like... None of these guys are like... What's the word I'm looking for? Significantly better than what I project him to be. Like, I don't like A.D. Mitchell. Like, it's between Josh Downs and Xavier Leggett. I think Josh Downs is better, but not significantly. Gabe Davis, not significant. Brandon Cooks, not significant. I don't have the stack, so I think it makes sense to grab the stack. They have a high draft capital investment in him. I'm still optimistic on Bryce Young. The problem with Leggett, he had a great senior season, but he was garbage before his senior season. So that's always scary, like late breakout guys. So I don't know how I feel about that. But in a situation like that, you just take what you can get. I can't believe he just took a third quarterback. I was like, there's no way this guy's taking Kirk Cousins because he already has 2 QBs. I was wrong. But luckily for me, I didn't get like, my lightning didn't strike like 2 times. There's no way this guy gets a 4th quarterback. Okay. All right, so the master plan, the not so master plan has gone through. We have a double Cardinal stack and a double Falcon stack. We have them paired with their Week 17 counterparts with Washington and with the Rams. So now it's just making sure this roster is actually serviceable and can actually do something. So in that case, I'm done with quarterbacks. I'm done with tight ends. I want 2 more running backs and 1, 2, 3, 4 more wide receivers. I think that's how I actually want to do it. Because, I need as many shots as I can get on these wide receivers. I need as many, shots as I can get to, fall into, some good one. So, what I'm going to do is I think with these last picks, I'm just going to take rookies that I really like. Javon Baker's one of them. He's going to be a high priority target for me. I don't want any more Cardinals, though. I already got the Cardinal that I wanted. I don't want you. I don't think I want 2 Patriots. I think I am going to be aggressive in grabbing Javon Baker, so I won't take you. And then I'll just grab whatever here. And so for wide receivers, I'm not high on Jalen Polk. I think I subconsciously didn't select him, which is crazy, but I don't think that's smart. But see, I'm definitely not taking him. Okay, he's not gonna make it back to me, for sure. But this is a guy that I actually really want. I think he's gonna be amazing this year. All right, who else? Yeah, give me some Roman Wilson. I like him. I'm all just putting my nuts on the table. This is my biggest nut put. Troy Franklin. Okay, fuck y'all, bro. Fuck y'all. He's gone. Fuck y'all, bro. Malachi Corey, I'm not high on. Marvin Mims, not really. Michael Wilson. I don't want a triple stack. I'm not doing that. That's the thing. I didn't have to go Trey McBride, and I still could have got the double stack. But it's Michael Wilson is going to get that many targets. But it doesn't matter. You never know. Lesson learned. Onward and upward, and so what, and so forth. Luke McCaffrey is solid. He's worth the pick. All right, who am I taking here? I think I'm going to go Jalen Wright for the Dolphins. Come on, if he dials there. There's a lot of good running backs here. But I think I'm going to go Jalen Wright. I lose Jalen Polk anyway. Don't care, don't want him. good offense. Devin A. Chain, we know that he's injury prone. Raheem Mostert's old, also kind of injury prone. Then I'm just going to put my nuts on the table, grab Troy Franklin. This is rounding out kind of solid. It's kind of solid. If I had to put money on it, I don't think this team is advancing to the playoffs, but it's something. My teams closer to draft day are going to be so much better than these teams. I guarantee it. Troy Franklin, he was my wide receiver 4 coming out of college. I can't believe that he didn't go to round 4. Like, he was my 4th. I had him and Rome Odunze close to each other, and which seems insane now, but that's just what I saw. But you know, I could be very, very wrong, but I'm usually not. But this is as far away from consensus that I ever was about rookie draft picks. Was this year's draft. Like, I was super low on Drake May. I was higher on Spencer Rattler than most. I was higher on Jalen McMillan, high on Malik Washington. I was low on A.D. Mitchell, low on Keon Coleman, lower than most on Brian Thomas Jr., higher than literally everybody on Troy Franklin. So, we shall see. All I can do is trust what I see and trust my eyes. If I'm right, like, I'm going to be way ahead of the field because I'm so different. But if I'm wrong anyway, and I'm going to be buried. So I just have to trust my gut. I'm not taking any A.D. Mitchell because I just don't think he's that good. I don't think Jalen Polk is good. And I'm really high on Marvin Harrison Jr., Malik Neighbors, Rome Odunze, Troy Franklin, Ladd McConkey, Jermaine Burton. Those are my guys, really. Javon Baker, I'm into, but we won't know it when camp starts. It's gonna create my super heavy takes. Like, if camp starts and guys I really like are not playing, then I'm just gonna have to concede. But if camp starts and they're getting snaps with the first team and I'm getting good reports and I already like them, then it's wheels up. So we'll see. That's how Puka Nacua was for me last year. I was high on him, but the sample size was so small because he got injured. But then I was like watching camp videos and he's like catching touchdowns from first team Matthew Stafford. And I'm like, hold on. So I told everybody, grab Puka Nacua. I think he's going to be really good. And the rest is history. But, you know, I've also been wrong. I thought Denzel Mims was going to be better than Justin Jefferson. What a horrible take that was. So it goes on both sides. But we'll say, though, on the same draft, I was high on T. Higgins, and most people had him at, like, wide receiver 5. People had Jalen Reagor over T. Higgins consistently, I remember. And I was super high on T. Higgins. My rankings were Jerry Jeudy 1, which was wrong. CeeDee Lamb 2. T. Higgins 3. Denzel Mims 4. Justin Jefferson 5. So Jefferson still was my wide receiver 5. But to have Denzel Mims over him was a complete travesty that I will not shy away from. But the last year's rookies, I pretty much nailed. I had Jahmyr Gibbs slightly better than Bijan Robinson. That was controversial. I had Tank Dell really high. I had Puka Nacua really high. And they both smashed. I had them everywhere. I love C.J. Stroud. I thought C.J. Stroud was my QB1. Anthony Richardson was my QB2. Anthony Richardson got hurt, but I still think he showed a lot. So, like, last year, I pretty much nailed the draft. This year, I don't think. If I nail the draft this year, I really need to start looking for, like, positions in the front office. In my personal, humble opinion, which is not so humble. Okay. What are we doing? Wait, is Javon Baker gone? Man, this is some old bullshit. I think I'm taking Demario Douglas. I don't hate Pop Douglas. I think he's pretty good. I don't have a giant, so I'm going to take Wan'Dale Robinson. I don't know why I did that. Because he's definitely losing. I mean, Malik Neighbors is going to be a target monster. But, you know, it's not really a lot to choose from here. At all. At all. J.J. McCarthy being available really late is crazy. If I was a Justin Jefferson owner, I'm taking him. Another guy I'm high on in the consensus. I think J.J. McCarthy is good. J.J. McCarthy is kind of like Puka Nacua. Like, the sample size is so small, you're like, if what he's showing, is that even real? Because they'd never told him to throw, so how do you know? But when he's thrown, like, he showed a lot of really great things. So we'll see if this one crashes and burns. So yeah, I'm not sure. So I got 2 picks left. I'm not even gonna read this team. I don't want the words of this. It's gonna make me throw up the words coming out of my mouth. What this team looks like. I can't even do it. Not even gonna lie to you. Let's do 2 more running backs and then call it. Ain't no other receivers worth taking. What running backs get in line for some sneaky touches? Him. Always, that's always a possibility. If Javonte Williams gets hurt, him. What else? I mean, he stinks, but it's possible. I just want somebody who's behind one guy. That's pretty much it. So as this draft comes to a close, draft number 3, I'm going to finish off with 2 running backs so we complete the 6 that I like. I like these late QBs that are going. I think one of J.J. McCarthy, Bo Nix. Like, I think one of them are actually going to perform. I've drafted at the 11th spot twice, and I don't like either team. But the old saying goes, the teams that you hate are the ones that are actually good. So, you know, you never know. We'll keep an eye on it. It'll be fun to have, like, the history of what I did. It'll be good. It's definitely going to be a learning experience to go back and, like, just see which ones worked out, which ones didn't. Where did my mistakes go? What was I thinking at the time? That's going to be big. What the hell were you thinking? Not thinking. That's what you were doing. So because of the development, not a lot of running backs here that I really find palatable. So I'm not going to palate them. They're not going to be on my palate. I'm not reading this team off. And I get sniped. Woo! I get sniped. I'm not taking Tank Bigsby. Are you after a goddamn mind? Jalen McMillan, come on down. All my teams are next to me, except for the stupid mistake I did by not taking C.J. Stroud. If you want to know where my team went, to the left and the right of me, that's where it went. Jacob 97 had a rough draft. I don't think he's had a pick. I don't think he's drafted a pick in about an hour. Oh, nope, he was there. Get that Justin Fields out there. All right, final team. Let's see if I can get through this. Kirk Cousins, Kyler Murray, Zamir White, Aaron Jones, Brian Robinson Jr., Jalen Wright, Donta Foreman, Marvin Harrison Jr., Drake London, Cooper Kupp, Khalil Shakir, Xavier Legette, Troy Franklin, Wan'Dale Robinson, Demario Douglas, Jalen McMillan. What an amalgamous of nonsense that just was. And then Trey McBride, Kyle Pitts are my tight ends. All right, y'all, that's it for this one. I will catch you on our next Best Ball Mania 5 draft, where hopefully I actually draft a competent team. See you.